Hello everyone, hope all of you are fine. I was a little bit late and it takes a lot of time to come from the local train platform till platform number 18. It actually took me 10 minutes to reach over here, and although I don't have too much of a heavy luggage, yet it took me some time to reach over here. Now once you get down from the local train platform, you have to move towards the left. You will see all the boards and everything mentioned where the train would be starting. Generally it starts from platform number 18, and you just have to pass through this beautiful passage which you see right now. There are good photographs put in by Central Railway, and then there is sleeping pod also available and some refreshment area, waiting hall also. And then following that you will see platform number 15 and 16, and then you have to take a right again, and you have to move towards platform number 18. So it took me like around like 10 or 12 minutes or something like that. As soon as you reach platform number 18, initially there would be general class coaches, then there would be first AC coach which would be only one, and following which there are three 2 AC coaches, and then there are like 4 3 AC coaches, and then you will reach to 3 AC economy. There are 2 coaches of that, and after that it is sleeper class. So if in case you're traveling in sleeper class, then you might have to walk more than 15 minutes, and if in case you have too much of luggage or something like that, then also you might have to walk a lot and you might take much more time. So yeah, that is something which you need to consider if in case you're coming by local train and you are planning to board the train from Mumbai CSMT. This train stops at Dadar, Thane and Kalyan. I'll show you the stops also. So if in case you are convenient to reach those places, you can board the train from there also. But just remember to keep your boarding point from wherever you are going to start your journey, or you can even book the ticket from Dadar itself, and you can start the journey from Dadar also, or Thane, or whichever station you're booking. Now the train is about to start in like couple of minutes. It is actually 7:05 the scheduled departure time. So let's go outside and let's see the departure. Along with that, I'll share the details which would be coming onto the screen. So yeah, this train is very important and very high demand train, and generally all through the year this train runs with full capacity. At last moment, I don't think you would ever find any ticket in any class. Sometimes maybe in 2 AC or first AC you might see one odd seat maybe empty or something like that, but otherwise this train is really in very good demand, and many people get down at Nagpur. Everything would be shared. I'll also share how the experience is in 3 AC economy. There are many stops, so there could be possible disturbance. How it would be, let's explore together. Let's first check out the departure of a train from Mumbai CSMT. Train actually departed a little bit late, and I'm not sure why it departed first of all late, and secondly it stopped also in between the complete departure. So I'm not even sure why that also happened, because generally this is a very important hour, like the peak hour time, and generally trains do not waste too much of time, and this is a very good priority train. overall the punctuality, what I have seen and what I know about this particular train, it could be like 10-15 minutes late here and there. Exception is like for some scenarios maybe. Otherwise, this train has a very good punctuality and priority. So that was the information which I wanted to share while we depart from Mumbai CSMT. Our first stop is Dadar station, so we would be stopping Dadar very shortly. So I'll show you that. In between, I'll try to capture as many skips as possible. And bedding is already provided, but there's no napkin in 3AC economy, so you might have to ask for it if in case you need that. And otherwise, everything looks clean so far. So the run from Dadar till Thane was not that great, especially after Ghatkopar. The train was like very much in a cautious mode, and I think there might be some local train ahead or whatever would be the reason. But the run was so ordinary that a slow local train from Ghatkopar departed along with us in parallel, and it actually reached Thane along with us. So it stopped every station between Ghatkopar and Thane, yet it reached along with us. And again, after departing from Thane, the run has not been that great. So yeah, this time the run seems to be ordinary. And yeah, another local train is passing by, as you can see over here. And that local train is also a slow local train. That is something which was really weird. I was not expecting the train to do such an ordinary run, especially considering the priority and importance of this particular train. It is running daily, and yeah, I was expecting something which would be like a fast run. And at Thane, it could have been late, but not by that much. Anyways, in terms of dinner, I would recommend getting your own food. This train doesn't have a pantry car, so you won't be getting any food from pantry car. But there are some people selling on board, but I won't recommend them. I'm not sure how reliable that would be, how the pricing and quality would be. If in case you want to get it online, then Kalyan could be an option. But the best thing is whether you board from Mumbai CSMT or Thane or Dadar or Kalyan, get your own food from wherever you are coming, be it home, be it any outing, or be it any restaurant, or be it office or anywhere. Now let's see how the run would be from here onwards till Kalyan. If in case there are some interesting skips, I'll definitely share it with you. And I hope it is a better run than what it was previously. The delay would be something which we would see tomorrow morning. Let's enjoy some interesting skips now.
म्हणून 16 मिनिटांची बदलापूर लागली. ही लोकल आहे. प्लॅटफॉर्म 16 मिनिटांची बदलापूर जाने वाली ही लोकल है. प्लॅटफॉर्म क्रमांक 6 वर आलेली लोकल 7 वाजून 55 मिनिटांची छत्रपती शिवाजी महाराज टर्मिनसला जाणारी जलद लोकल आहे. ही लोकल प्लॅटफॉर्म क्रमांक 6 ही लोकल 7:58 छत्रपती शिवाजी महाराज.
That was our train's run from Thane till Kalyan, and it was fantastic. And then I showed you the Kalyan arrival and departure. The train didn't stop for too long, and the halt was pretty much like the normal halt, and nothing like a chain pulling or kind of like an extended halt happened. So the delay was pretty much the same. And now also the train is doing a very fantastic run. I wanted to share also the railway line which goes towards Pune, our train curving towards Nasik and Kasara after Kalyan departure, and that is why I showed you that. So I hope you enjoyed that. One important thing in terms of safety is as soon as train passed through that curve part which I shared with you, the coach attendant came and locked all the doors. So that was really very good in terms of safety perspective, because that was something which is not always in all trains. And our train is going to next officially halt at Nasik for the commercial purpose. It would be stopping at Kasara and Igatpuri, but those are technical halt for attachment of bankers and detachment of bankers at Igatpuri. But people won't be boarding there. So that was really very good in terms of safety point of view, that the coach attendant locked the door. Nasik would be coming around like 10:30 or so. So yeah, I am happy about this particular safety point, I would say. I'll see how the night further unfolds. And now I'm planning to have my dinner, which I've got it from my home. So I've got idli, it would be light, and I got it from my home itself. So I'll complete that, and I'm planning to share with you the crossing with Sainagar Shirdi Mumbai CSMT Vande Bharat Express. I'm not sure if I would be able to capture it or not, but I'll try my best. Now I'll get back to my seat and I'll have my dinner. And another important part which I shared with you at the start of the journey, that local passengers might be coming in the train from Dadar, Thane till Kalyan. That was something which I did not experience. There was no such rush. Maybe it was due to Sunday, or I'm not sure whether it happens on the other days or not. If in case you have traveled in this particular train and if you have experienced that, do let us know through the comment section how your experience was in Vidarbha Express. Did you face any kind of such problem from local passengers boarding the train or not? So now I'll quickly get back to my seat, finish my dinner, and then let's see whether I'm able to capture the Vande Bharat Express. Done with my dinner, and I missed the Vande Bharat Express because by the time I was washing my hand after completing my dinner, the train passed away. So yeah, actually I missed it, and I'm not that disappointed because it was pitch dark outside. So yeah, that's okay. And I'm planning to take some rest because I'm feeling too sleepy also, and my co-passengers are also ready to take some rest. So they have switched off the light and everything. So I am also taking rest. I've shown Nasik Road when I've traveled in CR Rajdhani, whether it is from Delhi to Mumbai or Mumbai to Delhi. If in case you have a disappointment that I'm not sharing Nasik Road right now in my journey, well, if in case I'm awake, I'll definitely share it with you. But if I'm not awake, then you can check that station in broad daylight in that very fantastic train, CR Rajdhani, that is 22222 or 22221. And the train is really wonderful, and the journey was also very wonderful. You can check it out later on after this particular journey. I'm also planning to get up early by 6:30 or so, and planning to show the journey from Wardha Junction onwards. So let's see how the punctuality would be in the morning. It would be quite cold outside, but still we will see how the punctuality is and how the night experience would be. In terms of the co-passengers, I would say the co-passengers are good, and they are peaceful, not too noisy or anything. So yeah, that is something which I would say is like a thumbs up, and everyone is like pretty much ready to take some rest, because even if they have to get down at Nasik, Nagpur, then also people prefer to get up by like 7 or so and freshen up and then take some rest. So I'll also take some rest now. See you in the morning. And if in case you still have any questions related to this part of journey, feel free to ask through the comment section. Good night for now. Coffee, 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 coffee. A very good morning, and we are little bit off schedule. We are not too much delayed. The sleep was comfortable and there was no disturbance except for like near Badnera junction where I caught up, and yeah, there were like a lot of people who wanted to get down. I was a bit surprised because there is a dedicated train from Mumbai till Amravati. Badnera is very close to Amravati, and people get down at Badnera junction either to go to Amravati or they might be residing at Badnera itself. So I was a bit surprised because the timing of Amravati Express is quite good, just like how our train is, and it reaches I think around like 7:30 or 8 by Amravati. So people boarding this particular train and getting down a little bit early, maybe they might have found it comfortable or the seat availability would have been there in this particular train. Anyways, the interesting part is we are not yet overtaken by Nagpur Duronto, which generally happens before Bhusawal itself. So that was a big surprise for me when I checked in the morning, and that is happening because Nagpur Duronto is actually late by 1 hour 30 minutes. So yeah, I'm not sure why that delay has happened, and whatever would be the reason, but we might get overtaken shortly because I don't think that particular train would be further delayed off, and it has already overtaken Pune Nagpur Express, and we are just ahead of Nagpur Duronto. So we could be in for the overtake. So maybe next stop we might see the overtake. And in terms of sleep, overall the sleep was fine. The cooling was a little bit too much, and I would say that was a little bit of minus. And I requested the coach attendant to lower in the AC, but he said many people wanted more cooling. So yeah, that could be an excuse or that could be actual reason, whatever it was. But since my seat was side lower, it was manageable. And I have my own breakfast. You can get breakfast items online at Nagpur also, and the train would be stopping there for a good amount of time, and it is a place where you would get pretty much everything. It is a very important station and very important city also. So let's see when we get overtaken by the Nagpur Duronto, and finally when we reach Nagpur also, and I'll share all the stops in between. That was our departure from Wardha Junction, and the train was doing a good speed till Wardha. And one thing which I saw a minus is like there are like a lot of local passengers which boarded the train and they mostly got down at Wardha, but there are still many passengers in sleeper class near the door which are like waiting, and I think they are going to go till Nagpur. So that is something a minus I could say. And these local passengers mostly stay near the door. So just be aware of that, and please take care of your belongings, because anything can happen. And if something happens, then you have to like face in a whole different scenario. Now we should be shortly meeting with the Sikandrabad Rajdhani Express. So let me share that with you. And I hope it would be a beautiful, wonderful crossing at a good speed. So let's see how that would be. And following which, I think we should be meeting with Telangana Express also. In between, I'll try to start with my breakfast also, because I'm planning to complete it before reaching AJNI, which is our next stop. So that was a very wonderful and beautiful crossing with Sikandrabad Rajdhani Express on a curve. I hope you also enjoyed it. Do let me know through the comment section how you felt about it. And after that, I saw Telangana Express, but that was not that great crossing, because both the trains, that is our train and Telangana Express, were like passing through the loop line, as the main line was occupied by freight. And I could only see like the face of the WAP7 locomotive leading the Telangana Express. I have done a journey in that train. It is a wonderful train. You can check it out also. And now we should be reaching shortly at AJNI, because we are not too far from AJNI right now. I've completed with my breakfast. I had got upma from my home itself. If in case you want to have breakfast early before getting down at Nagpur, make sure to get yourself something, because generally you won't find anything being sold in the train. Some snacks items are being sold, but I'm not really sure how that quality would be. And they are like the local vendors. They are not authorized from IRCTC or Indian Railways either. So I won't recommend that. Now let's see the arrival at AJNI station.
गोंदिया विदर्भ सुपरफास्ट एक्सप्रेस प्लेटफॉर्म क्रमांक 1 पर आती आहे. सुपरफास्ट एक्सप्रेस प्लेटफॉर्म क्रमांक 1 पर आ चुकी है. पॉडकास्ट अने सुपरफास्ट एक्सप्रेस प्लेटफॉर्म क्रमांक 1 पर आ चुकी है. पॉडकास्ट अने पैसेंजर ट्रेन नंबर 1205 मुंबई छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज टर्मिनस गोंदिया विदर्भ सुपरफास्ट एक्सप्रेस on platform number 1.
त्यांनी उपकरता बांधला दुसरा मागता हा त्यांच्या जीवांनी तो अशा तोर साइड आहे हमारा बहुत ले भाई ते अगर हम हाथ देते मतलब हमारा ना डाल सेवा सेवा का साठी काम कर काम म्हणजे काम भी अच्छे तो बक्षो आणि काय क्या नाही हाँ बट मुझे ये जाते हुए ये बड़ा मेन चुके नहीं ने नाश्तों में चार पानी मेरा खाना चालू सकते हैं
So we arrived at Nagpur at 9:04 and we are departing, and it is just like a halt of 5 minutes or so. And I hope the details which I shared with you on the arrival was informative, and I'll share again the details while I'll show you the departure from Nagpur itself. A lot of people got down over here, so yeah, there is a good demand for this particular train for Nagpur, and I can easily say it is a very good demand for people for Nagpur because the timing is very good and you don't have to pay dynamic pricing like how you have to pay in Nagpur Duronto. So if in case you are late to book ticket in Nagpur Duronto and if the seats are available in this particular train, this is a very good option. You will reach by 9 as expected. Now let's see the departure. There are a few stops before we reach Gondia. We could be on time at Gondia, so we'll find out that also, and we will find how the punctuality is further on for the remaining part of our journey. Along with that, I think we should be meeting few trains, including the Bilaspur Nagpur Vande Bharat Express. We missed one Vande Bharat Express last night, but this time I'm planning to enjoy the sun and the climate, and also share with you whatever crossings and stops we are going to experience before reaching our destination.
नागपुर अमला जंक्शन मेमू जिसके लगातार समय 9 बजे 10 मिनट 5 से नागपुर अमला जंक्शन मेमू दिल्ली 5 and is scheduled departure time 10 minutes.
That was our train's arrival and departure at Kamptee station. That particular station is not too far from Nagpur. It is like 15 kilometers odd from Nagpur. I think maybe less than 15 kilometers. Shortly we will see a bridge which is very beautiful. So I'll show you that. Along with that, I'll show you the remaining stations punctuality, and we might also meet with Gitanjali Express. I've already done a journey in that, so you can check it out after this particular video. And that is a very important legendary train. First, let's check out the important and a very good and old bridge on this particular route, which we will be crossing shortly.
Mumbai, Gondia, Vidarbha Express.
मैं आ रहा है तो मैं
That was our train's departure from Bhandara Road Station. That is the third last stop of our journey, and there are two more stops, and I couldn't share the entire crossing with Gitanjali Express because the network went away and I couldn't check the status, and yes, I missed it, and that is something which is an issue in this particular route. Let's see the other two stops which we have for our train, and in between I'll try my best to share whatever crossings I could possibly capture. It has been really very tough this particular morning after Nagpur to check the status because of the network reason.
Five, Mumbai, Shatabdi, Shivaji Maharaj Terminus, Gondia, Vidarbha Superfast Express. दोन वर आणि आहे मुंबई छत्रपती शिवाजी महाराज टर्मिनस गोंदिया विदर्भ सुपरफास्ट एक्सप्रेस दोन वर आणि आहे कुबेरमध्ये तुमच्या ड्रॉपमध्ये आपले स्वागत आहे मुंबई छत्रपती शिवाजी महाराज Welcome to Kuber City, Dosar Road. May I have your attention, please? 5250.
We reached here sharp on time at 11:15. So that was really a bang on time arrival, and it actually took more than 2 minutes to complete the track changeover and arrive at platform number 5. This train generally arrives at platform number 5. The footover bridge is at the either ends of the platform. I would recommend going towards the Loco side because I saw many people heading towards that particular side, and I think that is easier to take an exit, and that's how you can reach outside the station. But if in case you want to take the footover bridge behind, like the one towards the end, then also you can take that particular footover bridge. And I'll quickly summarize how the journey experience was. In punctuality, the train is fine. Unless some exception happens in the journey, it won't be that much delayed. And even at Nagpur, where many passengers got down, there also the punctuality was fair enough, like 10-15 minutes delay. So you can assume that if you're traveling by this particular train, then at Nagpur you would be reaching maximum around like 9 o'clock. And if in case you want to reach a little bit earlier, then Duronto Express is a better option. And in terms of cleanliness, the train is fine in terms of cleanliness. I even saw the washroom of sleeper class, so that was also well maintained. And there is onboard housekeeping staff, so you can ask them to clean anything if in case you want to. And also, if in case you find anything that needs to be attended, you can call them. And there is coach attendant, the bedding staff, and everyone is available to help you if in case you need any help. Overall, the experience has been really very good. And the only thing which you need to take care of is what you want for food, because in terms of food there is no pantry car. And if in case you're coming from Mumbai, Dadar or Kalyan, you get your own food. That would be best thing to do. Or you can even order at Kalyan and that could be delivered, but I would recommend get your own food. And in morning, just keep anything like snacks well in advance with you when you start your journey. That would be much more, I would say, like a safer option, because in morning there weren't like too many options, and those options which I saw were not that great. So that was my journey. If in case you still have any questions, queries or suggestions, feel free to ask through the comment section. Thanks a lot for watching the entire video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. There are many journeys on the channel, and there are many more journeys which will be coming up. Take care, travel safe, and always be happy. Goodbye for now.